Anakin Skywalker's scar is one of the biggest mysteries in the Star Wars franchise. While Anakin is one of the fundamental characters of the saga, this is an element of his journey that has received very little to no explanation. Some fans may be curious as to how Anakin Skywalker received the scar over his eye in between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. The only true and canonical thing fans know about Anakin's scar is that he got it at some point during the Clone Wars. However, there is an older comic from Dark Horse Comics that provides the best explanation thus far. Strangely enough, despite the existence of both a canonical and an older non-canonical animated series that go into great detail over Anakin and Obi-Wan's role in the Clone Wars, neither provide an explanation for Anakin's scar. The first 2D animated series from Genndy Tartakovsky in the early 2000s revealed Anakin's scar midway through its series, just after Anakin became a Jedi Knight. However, this is done during a montage featuring Anakin's heroic efforts during the conflict, and the shot simply featured his wife Padme Amidala's reaction to first seeing his scar. No details were given. Regardless, the series is now considered non-canonical and not part of the official Star Wars continuity. Even so, the Clone Wars series that is part of the canon released in 2008 is no help either, as the Clone Wars film that launched the series features Anakin having already been given his scar. When Star Wars creator George Lucas himself was asked about the scar, he replied that he had never really thought about the specific instance of how Anakin got it, as it was merely meant to be symbolic of Anakin's growth as a Jedi Knight. He even once joked that Anakin got his scar by slipping in the tub. All things considered, the closest reason for the scar can be found Dark Horse Comics Star Wars, Republic, when Anakin crosses lightsaber blades with Asajj Ventress. The origin of Anakin's scar is explained in Star Wars, Republic, where Ventress travels to Coruscant, the Republic's capital world, to hunt down and eliminate Jedi Knight Quinlan Vos. Vos had infiltrated Separatist leader Count Dooku's inner circle, posing as a dark Jedi in order to gain information for the Jedi Order. However, Vos' true goals were discovered and he was forced to flee. Ventress, one of Dooku's deadliest assassins, seeks to kill Vos for his actions. However, she is unable to get to him. Instead, she settles for a Jedi she can find, Anakin Skywalker. Anakin had left the Jedi Temple in order to view a message from his secret wife Padme, making him the perfect isolated target for Ventress. She baits him to engage in battle with her, threatening to go after Padme, which enrages Anakin, making him initially unbalanced. This allows Ventress to play with Skywalker, leading to Anakin's scar. Despite Ventress being the one responsible for Skywalker's scar, her victory is short-lived. This issue from Dark Horse takes the scar's symbolism further than Lucas's original intentions beyond just showing his growth. Rather, gaining the scar also symbolizes his first steps towards the dark side of the Force, as Anakin immediately desires revenge, a trait of the Sith. Using the Force, Anakin wraps Ventress in electrified cables, putting her in excruciating pain and throwing her into the dark abyss of Coruscant's lower levels, believing that he had just killed her.